Welcome, beautiful souls, to this activation, light language activation and transmission to support you to prepare and align to the energies of 2026. My name is Louise Charman-James from Soul Signature, if you haven't met me before, and it's my pleasure to bring forth light language transmissions to support us to really integrate the frequencies that are coming into the planet at this time and to activate more of our own soul signature energy, our own divine template. We're all here to really be that highest expression of ourselves and to let go of what's in the way of that, what's blocking that fullest and highest expression of our soul's light here in this physical realm, here on earth at this incredible time. So if you haven't received light language transmissions before, they're simply a transmission of loving, empowering energies which work at the deepest level of your being, at the level of your DNA, to rewire you, to help you to release any programming that is no longer serving you, to help you to activate codes within yourself that are ready to come online. And I'm recording this shortly before the new moon in Sagittarius at the end of December and shortly before the December solstice 2025. But my intention is that this really support you as you move into 2026 and even throughout 2026 to just come into your highest alignment with what's wanting to be expressed here on the planet, what we are all being called to embody within ourselves: greater sovereignty, greater love, greater compassion, a greater access to our divine feminine energy to heal that imbalance between the masculine and the feminine. We've very much been in the distorted masculine for some time, where we've fallen into control and domination and too much in the mind and not enough in our loving hearts. So that's really the invitation, and we get to bring our beautiful masculine and feminine energies into balance so that we can honor the impulses and the intuitions of our hearts, of our sensitive feeling natures, and also really protect and support ourselves to create the structures and take the actions in our daily lives that really help that to be fully expressed in our lived reality. So wherever you're at right now, I'm going to invite you to just create a space where you're free of distractions and to perhaps have some water handy. It's always beautiful to have water when we receive light language transmissions, because the water is such a beautiful carrier and holder of these energy frequencies, and you can continue to drink that water following the transmission. So I'm just going to invite you to take a breath into your heart, and if it feels safe to do so, just to close your eyes, feel your feet connected to the earth. And just to take a deep breath into your full being. And as you exhale, just allowing any tension, cares, or worries to release from your being. Feeling them flow down into the earth beneath you. And as you inhale, drawing up that loving energy from Gaia, this vast consciousness holding all of us in our physical experience at this time. So breathe all of that love and support into your body, into your being, raising that energy up into your heart. And taking another deep breath into your beautiful heart, this beautiful stargate, this incredible gateway to all of who you are. Breathing in. And as you breathe out, just expand all of that energy, all of who you are, expanding that up and around you, and inviting in your own highest self to embody you now, that wise, enlightened, divine expression of yourself, which is the truth of who you are. Inviting that part of you to guide the transmission today, to be in the highest for you, all aspects of yourself throughout time, space, and dimension. We're not just shepherding our human selves through this lifetime. We have so many multidimensional aspects of ourselves that are also coming online and bringing forth wisdom and guidance and gifts So it's such a beautiful way to connect to those. So as you breathe into your heart, I invite you to really expand your energy. Feel that crystalline pillar of light that flows through your body from crown to base. Expand that even further up and down, connecting to the heart of the earth and the heart of the universe, and expanding in all directions around you, left, right, front, back, expanding into all of the multidimensional gateways around our heart that give us access to that multidimensional expression of who we are, into all of the beautiful, loving beings of light who support us. Just allowing yourself to open and receive the loving support of all of your teams of light and all of the masters and angels and archangels, elementals, all of our loving family of light there for us, supporting us, cheering us on as we move into another year, a new year, a 1 year. We're completing a 9 year in 2025. So it's a beautiful time to be releasing what no longer serves you and to move into 2026 from that highest expression of yourself, knowing that that is increasingly coming online. And I'm already feeling a beautiful message to trust in that and trust in the unfolding of your own process, to trust in the impulses of your heart, to trust in who you are, the essence of your being, your soul signature frequency. That is who you are. So just allowing yourself to receive all of that. So I'm going to begin with a light language transmission to help us to release, to help us to open up our cells and to let go of any programming we have been holding that has served us to a degree in our lives so far, but which is no longer going to serve us. So the intention is that you release only what is no longer in the highest alignment for you. So as you breathe and receive this transmission, trusting your higher self is guiding what you are ready to receive and allowing yourself to receive that with gratitude now. Korakaka kuricha ikiaro konana ke ikarkotaka ke kielakota. Kari kitana kocha kurkuparakata ia kortata rikitetina kokia. Kar kurchikar marakata ki korkatali kite sutu ich arnota I. Karakalika no makia rabata ki shikar konal ira ar ake parakate chikar naki. Satoricha kuru arni tisis borkicha aur aita I. Sasost morna aki kita chikar katek arkati I. Sar no cochica para catocra que nesse para que te quero que naquele etaro. Car. Shish on marisha ich ush America ayakato oye. Dar dai ti it unna kiri eta. So shir norna I arna akieti arkita shumaki alota ia kareti. So just taking a deep breath and feeling lots of loving support coming in behind you now to assist you to release the past. And they're reminding us that the past, there is no actual time, but in our experience, our lived experience, it feels that way. And so energetically, that's just showing up as what's being held in your energy, in behind you, in the back of your field, behind your heart. And to trust that it's safe to let that go now, and that all of the experiences that you have had are the wisdom and the learnings of those are already anchored in your being. So it's safe to let go of the memories and the experiences and the energies of those now, and a transition coming through now to help you to integrate everything that you've experienced over this past year and to take from that what is really supportive for you moving forward. So allowing yourself once again to receive that transmission. na yuhi, na yuhi. Ngurayana hiamuhi, nguyarano hiona, yana wuhiriyu, manaiano, manaioi, manaiau. Manayau Inayau Inaya Heyau Inu Heyau Heyau Nonani sinar natu shi ayakawake ili. Tar nako kakamati arta isa shinorna. Kare kate mora kale kote chikili sat arne I. Sashi shimo awa iana. Tari kita koch marita isikote iana. Ra oteki mara chekola kati ita tukikina mari esa. Ra teiti ikukoma iasa ku iachi la ate ne moro kata kikina mara kati. Sashi mornota aele kata mora. Sashimarukia kiola, darno iaka I, kar ot I, am aso ish irna akore ita, la ati ishmora iti ikor, ta isha ish on umari ni ite, koranata ia maot aise ia. So in that transmission also there was an element of clearing where we may have felt responsible for others, where we may have taken on the feelings and experiences of others, and that we're letting that go, blessing those people and those experiences in our lives, sending whatever energy is not ours back to those people and situations, and just remaining in ourselves with the gems and the jewels that we're taking from those experiences, the upgrades, the learnings, really allowing those to be fully embodied and integrated now, and letting go of everything else that is really no longer needed. So definitely feeling that sense of letting go of responsibility. We can stay with that loving care for others without carrying them with us. And also a reminder too that, we are all sovereign beings. So everyone's on their own sovereign soul journey. So it's not up to us to rescue others. We can be there with our loving compassion, support them in the way that we feel most highly guided to do, but not to rescue, not to interrupt the process of someone else's soul journey, and trusting that they too have their own access to their own power, and that's increasingly coming online. We're all learning to take better care of ourselves and to really own and embody our own sovereignty, our own power to guide ourselves in the highest way in our lives. So taking another breath and now feeling a beautiful opening of energies as we move into 2026. You may already be watching this in 2026. So this is really to allow us to align to the next highest expression of ourselves. So even though we're moving through a time-based experience, what's really happening is simply that more of you is coming online. You are embodying more of your own frequency. And the next transmission coming through is to help you to feel more safe to do that, to bring all parts of you, the human part of you, online with how your soul and your spirit are wanting to express in this life, and the gifts and the frequencies that want to flow through you, for you, in you over the next year. And there's definitely a sense of and we always do this, we kind of make new spiritual contracts with ourselves around what we're up for in the coming year. So allowing yourself to really attune to what is next for you, right? It is the nature of your soul and spirit to expand, to want to experience more and create more. So just allowing this next transmission to support you to feel really safe, to open to that, to trust that it is all in the highest for you and you're ready. So allowing yourself just again to be in your loving heart and receive what's coming through. Chiara Tocin, Saboracandole Kia la tatia totorna a kia chelokora. So sutikimore ke chalokota mor otarni ikuala. Tashele lele morada maruti la carco e alagiti ra asocil na marona korokata kermana sakricha alokore iti la carne tiki sukochero komati. Rosa chikoromati barokatipi. Barokatani ki chikoro sakrekatalo aka e okona. Re'etekona eterkocha arkona ikasoti ichi. Rato remarkiti orkota iakara. Taroti titi asa. Shikero mora avrnoti ile. O iano sochi ika masore bidala kiti. Ratet consumare kicha rukta iarata. Asot ich imaroko uye kialata. Ratoni ki ata. Sish inomorno or ate. Arut inomarko te irakete. Sash irmoko iatar tor. La krumata kicha arka iakro nase ia roke at arna ayoka ti os rato kirmarcho perché te morki I katori ta iaka no sa ia ta or I chicken matzo perché at ar ot armo kita otachi arukota amarki at or as ish mork para at ar te I nokada rikator tsikopatsa tichi ara at ar ete ik ummate. So taking a breath there. Beautiful energy coming in there. I'm seeing butterflies, flowers, like it's this beautiful lightness after, the lightness and the expansion that the butterfly feels after coming out of that kind of struggle to come out of the chrysalis, right? It feels like, and this, it feels like 2025 is definitely a year of kind of squeezing us and, just flushing out what we don't need so that we can spread our beautiful wings, be in our beauty and our color. Definitely feeling some really light energy coming in. I could feel that fairy energy. Really, if you were to visualize that kind of paradise experience, right? It's butterflies, it's flowers, it's color, it's light, sunlight on water and sparkles, and right, it's that kind of energy. So allowing yourself to attune to that it's okay, it's safe to be in that lightness, and you're not like really feeling, we'll get another transmission in a minute, I feel, for the parts of us that feel we might be betraying others, lineage, ancestry, culture, it's the kind of like, who am I to be happy and light when others are suffering? So clearing that program now, because our suffering, our contraction just doesn't serve anyone. So it's really what's coming through next is some support for that, right? To let you feel comfortable to be in your light, to be in your happiness, to be in your joy, and to allow that to elevate others and remind them and activate them into that experience for themselves. Again, bearing in mind that we are not in any way controlling anyone else's experience or judging anyone else's experience. Everyone is, awakening and enlightening and in their own time and coming to that full awareness of their own divinity in their own time. So we are only responsible for our own journey. And so this is really about supporting you to just give yourself permission to be in that lightness and that joy as it arises for you and to enjoy it. Okay, so taking another breath into your heart. Kia kora ta ina masotichiro. Ro utari na kichota ya kia la satiche. Ratoki na marakota la kata isha tori ni ia. Moratei ala karta ita so she marako ayete. Ratasi isha mora ayara kota ay mo orta ay. Tasikiche mora ka ila torna. Asich itiki lora. Ratano maki arota. Se shi alata no eti irena osati. Ra alo koti macha ere kota samara koti ila katache. Ra soti isha ra at ele makota bare maratachi isakura maate. Ta iya kasochi ila tomora ota. Saki ak ap eti I ar at oi asha arno ataki ila kota ati. Ra otana sishe eli maruti la marno ot I sashimo kura bara onati. So taking another deep breath. So beautiful honoring of your heart there, an honoring of the compassion that you feel and experience for others, an honoring of your sensitivity, and a reminder to cultivate a sense of loving neutrality where we can, and loving compassion where we can be really anchored in our own light and our own presence. And we can offer that to others. We can hold that frequency that others can then tap into. It's kind of being the lighthouse. You know, go out in the stormy seas with them. You remain that anchored beacon of light that others can find and tap into, and that will guide them to the safe shores of their own being. So, a reminder for that, right? And the more that we cultivate this practice of embodying our light and our joy and our love, no matter what is going on around us, no matter how chaotic and disruptive it looks out there, to be able to cultivate that sense of just loving neutrality. I can just hold that place where I can be that loving witness and be a lighthouse for others to feel that sense of calm and peace that is possible, and joy and light is possible for all of us. So taking a deep breath, and again, just sensing your being, noticing how you are feeling in this moment, and feeling a final transmission coming through to support us to integrate all that is coming. So almost like we're jumping in the quantum field onto that timeline of our new experience, and we're receiving already an integration of that. So that as you move through this year, you're already automatically integrating everything that's coming, right? With ease and grace. That's really something that we're all shifting into, like not doing it through suffering, having everything be so much easier and lighter. So allowing yourself to receive this final integration, and along with that, a beautiful blessing for all of us, for all of humanity, as we continue to evolve and ascend together in this beautiful realm of the earth of Gaia. Kyo te ka se shamora talini. Rate ki motsach iki morna ate. Ngolar nei che se murmarukia. God ela marote iene shikiawa. Orotane kichano nasiku iawa ane. Rete kim sashit or aliti inumora kote ilasi. Dangochi ila kote ia. Satili ikano kaurkete. Ratachi inamosa kole ikanaka. Deti tu shala kuaka i. Te ila kanche ik ak umala ite. Rato kiksa mocha iakwa. Dar ti imarko ye iasa. Shiti numornaki it ar. Soshawa iala amokiata. Giadando chile kiara. Dato iako aya. Da inegi ach. Sinjoro da arna awoki. Goleyama. Goileyama. Goleyama. Yananoki iata. So taking a deep breath. And just allowing all of that to land. I was really feeling some beautiful, deep earth energies there, really grounded and slow and strong and anchored. So let yourself really feel that, tap into that. We can be so deeply strong and anchored here, and at the same time be just grounding so much light and accessing so much of our beautiful multidimensional selves. So feeling that blessing for us as we continue to evolve and discover and explore and support one another and love one another. So I am wishing you a beautiful 2026, a beautiful close to 2025, with these new moon and solstice energies ushering us out of this experience, and just let yourself be in the joy and excitement of what is yet to unfold, and at the same time being beautifully in the present moment and in your own beautiful presence. Sending much love. I will see you again soon. Please follow me wherever, whatever platform feels right for you, and I'll be announcing some new offerings in the new year. So take care, lots of love and blessings. Thank you so much for being here with me.